Hello, how are you? This is Edgar Eddie Fernandez, your safety coach 4.0, helping safety professionals and the industry to adapt to the industry 4.0 or the fourth industrial revolution. Well, let me talk to you something about that is gonna impact the safety in the industry 4.0, and it's challenging the current safety models, would say in that way. In the business, actually, you are new business owners now to adapt to this disrupting trend that is happening every day. They are challenging their business models to find new business opportunities. So it's the same in safety. Why not? So we have the plan, do, check, and act model, or also known as the Deming model, for continuous improvement and to implement safety programs as well. So was reading an article, and why not to challenge this model and and then start using this one, or at least trying to use it. The financial sector, banks and stock exchanges started using that before, and they have been very successful. And actually, they brought this type of trends from process safety as well. So actually, the financial industry is bringing process safety. Some of the some of the methodologies that sometimes we used in process safety to their industry. So one thing that they do, they created a model of 4 steps, the same as the PDCA. The first one is create. They create a list of inventory list of hazards and risks, or we call it cost and consequences in process safety. Its cause is a hazard, consequences is a risk. Number two, they they estimate the likelihood of on that consequence on that risk. Number and third, what they do, they estimate, they aggregate that through or they proceed to conduct a risk ranking of that risk and the likelihood as well. And the reason why is to prioritize which one they need to tackle or we need to include on their strategy. And the number four is manage. So once they have that, the ones that they are critical, they include it on the current strategies and the current plans, and then they manage those type of scenarios to adapt in the future. In the future. So, for example, when you have your bank has a new tools for investments, pretty much that new tool of that new big investments tool is coming from these type of models. They have a study what that a certain scenario, an hypothetical scenario, they they identify the risk, and they measure the likelihood, they aggregate to the list, and then they create the solution to prevent that scenario happening in the future. Is the same. It's something that I think we need to try to start using in safety. I know it has been we have done it in the past, but most in process safety. So why not in safety and start reducing the incidents? It's very simple. You can start with one workstation and predict what could happen. So let me tell you, for example, I have when I was working for one company, I was a management of change for a PLC. It was a critical and major change for the process, and we ran the process hazard analysis. Was a HACCP, and then we discovered a hypothetical scenario there, and then we ask, could this can this happen in the future? And we say yes. So therefore, the PLC, the parameters that we needed to control to prevent that scenario, they were included on the PLC, and to control them during the process and avoid that type of occurrences. Yeah, so I'm Edgar Eddie Fernandez, your safety coach 4.0. You can contact me at edgarsafficient at gmail.com, or through my LinkedIn is linkedin.com/in/sufficient, or my telephone number is 613-464-0562. If you want help to start implementing this type of models and see the results and start reducing incidents in your company. Thank you very much and have an excellent day. Bye.